Have you ever wondered how does it happen that in some cases for some products, for some big brands like Coca-Cola, like Gillette, you name the others, they can be along for more than 100 years, and statistics show that for most of the product, actually for 66% of the new products, they fail within the first 2 years. Well, every product, it doesn't matter for how long they've been around, go through the same stages. We call that the product life cycle. And in the product life cycle, one very important aspect that every marketeer should know is pricing. How to price accordingly to the price life cycle stage the product is in. And to give you an understanding about it, when you launch a product, you may have a certain price, right? Nobody knows about your product at that point. Well, you go on with $10. At the maturity stage, where the product is the most popular it has ever been and sells the most and has the biggest numbers, you may want to increase the price because you can turn out to have more profits, right? And it of course can go the other way around. In the growth stage of the life cycle of the product, it has to go and start selling more and more and more. Well, if that doesn't happen, you may want to be flexible enough to lower the price to start the sales, right? So the pricing is a dynamic process. In this video, we talk about segmenting pricing strategy. This is a strategy to adjust the price whichever company needs to do when it is asked by the market. In this video, I will provide you with examples, all the definitions that you need to know in order to understand it better. Considering the market situation, if there is a recession or not, the economics and also the competitors in the industry, as a company you need to be prepared to make price adjustments. This table shows us 7 price adjustment strategies that companies can apply when they need to adapt to various customer differences and changing situations. Segmented pricing is the second option we talk about when we discuss about price adjustments. It means adjusting prices to allow for differences in customers, products or locations. Before going in with the video in depth, let's see some clear definitions and some elements that you need to know. Segmented pricing is selling a product or service at 2 or more prices where the difference in prices is not based on differences in cost. Companies do this because they often have to adjust their basic prices to allow for differences in customers, products and locations. So basically, in short words, yes, companies sell the same product in different locations at different prices. Let's take an example. You can buy a Coke or a bottle of water or a bottle of Sprite in, I don't know, let's say India for less than $1, and you can buy the same can in the States for $2. Although the cost of production are the same, that can differ if the production facility is in a different location, but the idea is that in order to maximize the profits, the company wants to sell in as many locations as possible. Segmented prices can take different shapes and forms, and in the following minutes we will discuss them. Customer segmented pricing has the different customer pay different prices for the same product or service. For example, museums or cinemas would charge lower prices for students and seniors. Product form pricing means having different versions of the product being priced differently, but not according to differences in their cost. For example, think about flight tickets. On the same flight, the economy price seat will be cheaper than the business class seat. Location-based pricing is when a company charges different prices for different locations, even though the cost of offering is the same. For example, state universities charge higher tuition for out-of-state students. And finally, using a time-based pricing, a firm varies its price by the season, the month, the day, and even the hour. For example, movie theaters charge lower pricing during daytime and resorts give weekend and seasonal discounts. Of course, just like in other pricing strategies, in order to be able to apply the segmented pricing adjustment strategy, you need to go through some conditions. The market must be segmentable. The segments must show different degrees of demands. The cost of segmenting and reaching the market cannot exceed the extra revenue obtained from the price difference. The segmented price must be legal. Segment's price should reflect real differences in customers' perceived value. And there is one important condition that you need to understand is that when you charge higher prices, the money that the customer pays must be feel like the right value, because if not, the customers will stop buying. And also in the other scenario, if you sell the cheaper product, those citizens and those customers shouldn't feel like the second class. This was everything that you need to know about this pricing strategy. If you want to learn more about pricing strategies or other types of pricing, well, discover that there are main or major pricing strategies, as we call them. In this video right here, we talked about the major pricing strategies. Click right here on the info card to see the video, or check the links down in the description below for other videos about this. Before going on and checking for other videos, you need to check the links down in the description, because I'm offering you a for free business marketing dictionary. There are more than 400 terms that I've explained for you, the most used and all the terms you need to know to have a marketing discussion, and you can download that for free. More than that, if you have your own company or if you're an entrepreneur, check the links down in the description below, because I've also created a manual to create your own business plan. And not just that, you can also create a communication strategy and a marketing strategy for your company. If you manage a company or if you own your very first one, you need to check that, because it is a by the book, step-by-step instruction how to build your business plan and everything you need to grow your products and to enter the maturity stage of the company. And of course that you can support me by buying me a coffee. In the links down below you will find a link for that, because I drink quite a lot of coffee to research the information for these videos, to film them, to edit them and to post them so you can watch them for free on YouTube. So a thank you in this form is highly appreciated. Of course that you can also thank me in the very classical ways by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and also please comment in the comment section down below, because it helps me a lot with the YouTube algorithm. You know how it is nowadays. And on my channel you will find more videos about marketing and corporate communication. I'll see you at the next one.